Got him.
So I have this app on my phone, right? That's able to give me free movies of any type, no matter what I want to watch. But I'll get ads here and there. And I love that the app suggested me I should watch the She-Hulk movie. No thanks. Nope.
Sorry, I don't watch woke movies.
Well, it's not even just that. I've never been a Hulk fan.
See, here's the thing with me. I don't like to watch woke movies because they're not enjoyable. They're just not. Because political correctness that I saw this hilarious clip of Dave Chappelle earlier, and I started chuckling because it was really funny. And he was talking about how they were telling him that he can't say he can't say the bundle of sticks word, right? But he can say the ignorant word.
Bundle of sticks word.
Think, Damien. What do we? Yes. That means bundle of sticks.
You know that's a pack of cigarettes, right?
Exactly. The word faggot means bundle of sticks. It even means cigarette in other countries. But people are like, oh no, he said faggot. I'm so offended. Ugh. Go cry about it. Go cry me a river. Screw your feelings. Screw you. Screw everybody equally. Dude, no, here's what's stupid, okay? All of the Israeli guns in this game suck, except for the Uzi. The Uzi's really good. But, like, the Ram 7 AK, the Tavor, sucks. And it shouldn't suck, because Israel has arguably the best special forces in the world. Right? And they make, arguably, the best military equipment in the world. So for them to make an Israeli gun that is terrible is just straight up insulting. I quit because I literally carried you for most of your placements, and we had the same win-loss ratio, and I had a higher KD than you, and it gave me like 2 ranks lower than you. It placed you in gold and it placed me in bronze. That's stupid. Like, I don't get it. Ubisoft hates their customers and they hate their the player base for Siege. Because the carry, you would think the carry would get the higher rank. But no. No. That's too simple. It's too simple for people who earn their rank to get their rank. No. When you carry someone, when you carry your friend through their placements, they can hit gold. Because they just want to hit gold for the season. They give your friend gold and they give you bronze. That's exactly what Ubisoft does. They're anti-consumer. They're very anti-consumer. Oh, you're too good at the game? Here, none of your shots are going to register. Oh, you're too good with this operator? We're going to nerf them for no reason. Oh, this operator is insanely broken and you hate playing against them and you specifically vote to ban them? Here, let's make the most broken gun in the game even more broken and give it to a faster operator. That way they can push objective and kill you even faster.
Yeah, but that's what's just so fucking upsetting, right?
Here's what's funny, Damon.
That's why
when cross progression comes out, I'm gonna wait for Siege to go on sale for like really cheap, and then I'll consider getting it on PC. Guarantee you, I'd be able to solo queue to Diamond. Guarantee you. I guarantee I'll solo queue to Diamond.
They can't. Like,
dude, Breakpoint had so much potential. Here's what makes me so mad about Breakpoint. It's the fact that Breakpoint is one of the best open world games I've played, but it had so much wasted potential. That's the most frustrating thing, okay? Because I loved Breakpoint, but it was so boring, because rather than having it be a reasonable time to get from point A to point B, they made it just the longest time-pattiest drive that you could think of. And that's not fun. That's not going to keep people entertained.
It's really not. That's why, like, I personally
that's why the
did, like,
game died.
No, it actually died due to the whole...
Nobody thought, let's vote for Biden, by the way. That's the funny part. I think I'm going to just jump off here and go touch grass, unlike 99% of the Call of Duty community. Hold up. Oh, it's hard to keep that motivation though. Being in college as well, it's kind of hard to keep the motivation for it because it gets really frustrating. I'm gonna be a chef. I'm in the culinary arts.
UAV going down.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
I'm gonna be a different kind of chef.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, that is so cool.
I live in West Virginia, so I'm probably gonna work somewhere, somewhere like right across the border to Ohio, in like Marietta or something. Come on, really, Crap Division? You're forcing me to use the worst thing in this entire game so I can get Damascus. It should not be this hard to do a few simple challenges, but no. Crap Division says, oh, you want to get Damascus? We're gonna force you to use the most infuriating weapons in the entire game and get gold on them just so you can get the one camo you want. Even though if we didn't force you to use these weapons that literally no one wants to use, you would have Damascus in a matter of weeks. Why? Because screw you. And all the while, we're gonna crank up your SBMM. That way, it's as infuriating as possible when you try to get your camos. And there goes my shot at a Defender medal for this match, because of course, why would I be able to do literally anything? Friendly fire won't be tolerated, even though I direct impacted an enemy, but it didn't kill them, it kills me instead, because friendly fire will not be tolerated. Like, come on, do you guys over at Activision know how to properly make a game and make it work? Do you guys know how to actually make an enjoyable experience for your players? Because at the moment, it seems like you guys put more effort into losing money than making it. Because Call of Duty Vanguard was a complete flop. I played the free multiplayer, couldn't even bear to play it for longer than 2 days. See, look at that, 1750, because Crap Division can't actually make the game work. Nice. Or, sorry, 17 and 53. My bad. Not 12 and 53. 17 and 53. But that's not much better. But no, Crap Division can't make a game right anymore. So, this is what we get. And the Call of Duty community refuses to hold them accountable. And whenever someone like me calls them out for it, they target us and they harass us and try to cancel us. Yeah, I'm ending stream. That's dumb. That's infuriating. I'll play more tomorrow. Hey Damien. Liberals when liberals when they see a white supremacist, let's intimidate him. Let's bully him. Let's murder him. Liberals when they see a black supremacist, oh, you go king. Yeah, tell him. Show him how it's done. Dude, whenever someone says, it's because I'm X group or I'm X minority, I say, if you're gonna use that excuse, good, I hope it happened just specifically because you're a minority. Just to make them mad. Because people who say it's because they're black or because they're Mexican or because they're female, those are the exact people who will commit crimes and when they get arrested say it's because they're X minority.
It's like, because I'm Italian.
Exactly, bro. I don't go around slapping white people and saying it's because I'm half Indian, which I am half Indian, but I don't walk around slapping people like, what?
No, what I find that's most
and
funny
by the
is when...
way, that's mild, Damien. Let's keep in mind here, that's actually very mild compared to what BLM does.
Yeah.
That's extremely
What I find the
mild.
most funny though is how like these. I'm not gonna like obviously label every African American because obviously you and me are both twins of dead, right? And he's African American, and he doesn't sit there and be like, oh my god, you're white, you're racist. No,
I know.
Like I love
just,
it when like
he's just a chill guy.
Yeah, he's chill. Like I told him straight in party chat, I will say both words. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give them power. I will say them
either. He doesn't care
exactly.
either. He holds the same view that we hold, that they're just words. But here's what people don't understand. People are like, it's a racial slur to describe black people. No, it's just no, it's just a profanity to describe ignorant people. The word means ignorant.
And here's another thing. If white just people like can't say those words, then black people should not be allowed to say cracker or cracker.
But everyone says that, that word, I can't say it because I'm streaming, and no matter what context you put
say it.
Or how about this, I'll say it in a different tone, or a different context, okay? Nigeria.
Yeah.
We're gonna say a similar spelling to Nigeria means ignorant, and the word faggot means bundle of sticks, or in some cultures it means cigarette or pack of cigarettes.
We do.
Okay, listen, here's my opinion on black people saying that white people culturally appropriate, okay? Black people are the worst when it comes to cultural appropriation, okay? Mohawks and dreadlocks were both Indian hairstyles, not African. Therefore, they are guilty of cultural appropriation. I am sick of these white liberals getting offended for me saying that people shouldn't be able to wear Native American headdresses and outfits and stuff. Bro, if my ancestors' culture is getting recognized, bro, or getting publicity, hey, I'm cool with that. I actually think it's cool that people take an interest in it,
Yeah.
Like, sure, you can say it's cultural appropriation, but at the end of the day, what is cultural appropriation? Define cultural appropriation. Point it out in Webster's dictionary. I saw this video. This white guy dressed up in a traditional Chinese outfit, and a bunch of white liberals were saying that's offensive, he needs to take it off, it's cultural appropriation. Then he went to the area of town where all the Chinese people live, right? And he was asking them what they think of his outfit. They all loved it. But no, it's like, bro, I'm happy that people, when people acknowledge, my ancestors and all that stuff with the headdresses, with the outfits, I think that's cool, honestly. And people were saying they're making a big fuss about a team being called the Redskins or something like that. I don't care. As a half Indian myself, I do not care. I think that is a-okay.
Like, yes, there is moments where racism still does exist, especially in the police force. Of course it still exists. There's people that literally specifically only enlist to be a cop just to be racist.
Dude, listen,
okay, that doesn't mean every cop does it.
Here's my honest, hot take on racism. Sitting here and canceling people for saying anything remotely racist creates racism.
It does.
That is the whole reason modern racism exists, because our parents taught us that racism is not okay. But if you make an offensive joke and someone cancels you and ruins your life for making that joke, you're gonna hate the group of people you made that joke about. Let's say you made that joke about Asian people, okay? And you got canceled for making a joke about Asian people. You're gonna hate Asian people because a joke about Asian people ruined your life. And keep in mind, I am not a very hateful person. And I know someone's gonna take something from the stream out of context like 5-10 years down the road. I don't care, okay? Because as a minority myself, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, if you're canceling a minority, you're contributing to the problem that you're claiming to fight against. If you claim to fight against racism, and then you cancel a minority, you yourself become racist by your own standard. In World War II, there were literally no women on the front lines whatsoever. The Russians, I will say this, Paulina is only realistic because she was a sniper. She was a Russian sniper. That is the only thing that I will give Vanguard credit for. They got that much accurate. The Soviets employed everyone in the military, but they did not let women go on the front lines. However, female soldiers on the front lines never happened in World War II. It was always men on the front lines. There's so many inaccuracies with the inclusivity thing. Because yes, the Americans did have an African-American military branch. However, they were not as portrayed in Vanguard.
I play a lot of monsters.
Or how about Cold War? Cold War takes place in like the 70s and 80s, right? Why are you able to pick to be a non-binary character, and why are you able to pick to be a female character? Because the CIA did not have, they didn't really use females as field operatives. Yes, there were females in the CIA, but they generally weren't field operatives. And non-binary was not a thing during the Cold War. And non-binary isn't even a gender, okay? Hot take, it's not a gender, there's only two genders, you're either a male or a female. So that is outright just wrong from the get-go. But it's historically wrong because that wasn't even a concept back then. Now, Demi, keep in mind, I don't say that I hate these people. I don't hate them. I dislike them. Because God told us not to hate each other. He never said we couldn't dislike each other. This is gonna sound horrible. And people need the context of this clip, so Damien, if you wouldn't mind downloading the stream afterwards and clipping this specific part, including what I just said. So in case people try to cancel me later, we have this on file. If we're going by people should stick to their historic roles, then black people would be selling each other as slaves to white people, to Europeans, to each other, and they wouldn't have guns. Because, believe it or not, the first guns were bamboo guns, and they were made by the Chinese. However, the first firearms, like muskets, were produced by Europeans, not Africans. A lot of modern weapons were not created by Africans. Okay, I have my own opinion. I have my own opinion about this, okay?
Yes.
So, black people always say that white people are cultural appropriating this, cultural appropriating that, okay? And they say that America is so racist. Do you think America is racist? We can send you guys, like, we can give you guys one-way tickets to, like, China and Vietnam and even South Africa. And South Africa is predominantly black because, again, it's an African nation. We can send y'all back to where you came from if you want, but I'm telling you, life is much better here than you think. America is one of the least racist countries in the world. And yes, America does have racism. Everywhere has racism, no matter where you go. But the liberals are the most racist people ever. I hate to break it to you white liberal folk, but you guys are more racist than, I'd say more racist than the Klan. Listen, there are a lot of people who will never understand what people like me have went through. Okay, I went through like 3.5, 4 years almost of non-stop extreme bullying, okay?
Yeah.
These white liberal types will never know that. I distinctly remember being called a dirty, cotton-picking, expletive. And I'm sure you can fill in the gap there.
There's a blackout.
It's like this. It's like this, okay? I'm scared of myself. I'm not scared of other people. Okay, I choose not to fight. Not because I'm scared of anyone. Okay? I don't fear people. I fear myself. And I fear God.
I fear Deadpool.
But, you know, I fear myself and I fear God. Okay? That's the kind of person I am.